So here's the thing, I got all of the heroes in Heroes of the Storm, but for some reason I only really play a couple. So you know what, let's try something new and queue up with random. Alright, so let's see who we got. I know it shows on the load up screen. Give me something good, game, give me something useful. We're playing some Falstad, nice. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, it definitely has been a little while since I last played Falstad, but you know what? I think the build that we're going to be focusing on today is going to be like the auto attack build. I still know how it goes. So we're going to be starting up with this seasoned Marksman. At the very least, I think I still know how it goes. But anyhow, I've been really enjoying playing some more random as of late. As you may be aware, I've been streaming a bunch of Heroes of the Storm as well. Usually I've been doing that on the Thursdays. And actually Blizzard has been nice enough to, you know, a little bit of Falstad on Falstad action, but they've been nice enough to do a little bit of promotion in their Battle.net browser as well, which is awesome. Just guesstimating, by the way, right there, that that could potentially be an opposing Falstad right there too. Obviously, it's gonna be all about the hammer. I gotta try my very best and simply make sure that my opponent is not going to be hitting me, and I'm gonna try my very best to hit him whenever I can. Obviously, we will need to try our very best to do as many basic attacks here as possible as well, just because that's going to be our main focus today. But either way, it's been a little while since I played this hero, and I gotta say, like, ever since I started playing the random character a lot more, and obviously that just gives you a random hero that you own, I've been really enjoying the game a significant amount. It may be weird, because obviously I've always had the option to do so. But anyway, one thing that I have noticed is that I play the same heroes over and over and over again. It's just sort of a waste, right? I don't really need to do that. I've got way more of them, but I feel always very comfortable playing like Brightwing. I feel very comfortable playing like Kel'Thas, and I feel very comfortable playing, for example, someone like Muradin as well. And I don't really play like very many of the assassins, for example, such as Falstad. So it's been an absolute blast trying out the different heroes that are in the game once again, even though they've been in the game for a very long time and they haven't changed or anything. But it's been really cool to once again give them a try. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the hammer gains here. I gotta be very careful. As long as I've got my my barrel roll off cooldown, generally speaking, I'm gonna be able to stay alive here. Now, I don't really have any kind of proper escapes. I can obviously just fly back if I need to, which is very helpful. But ideally, I'd like to not leave at all, if I can at all have that happen. I'm just simply trying to hit whatever I can right now, right? Rather than backing up. Looks like, sadly, the team is going to end up taking a substantial amount of damage. And two of my allies do indeed end up falling. Now, I'm going to be forced to back up here, which is fine. And we're going to try and immediately fly back towards the objective, which is obviously one of the unique perks to Falstad. You can indeed fly, which is something that other heroes can't do. So here we go, taking flight. So we don't have a normal mount. Obviously, mounts did get nerfed a little bit in the most recent patch, although I don't believe that's currently live yet. You know what? You're playing very aggressive here. There we go. Generally speaking, you don't want to be hitting the tank like that, but... Ooh, gotcha. 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 Oh, I don't want to go too deep. I don't want to go too deep. There we go. The hammer did a lot of damage there. For anyone wondering, the hammer obviously gets thrown out and then returns to me as well, which is super helpful as it allows you to really dash in a ton of damage. Like, it really allows you to do a substantial amount of damage if you're guesstimating where your opponents are going to be going, and you're, you know, able to estimate where you need to be moving in order to hit them a second time as well when they are on the move. Makes for a really, really powerful ability. But looks like, once again, their Rainer is going a little bit too aggressive. And while I'm getting hit myself right now as well, it looks like we may very well be able to simply just grab the objective here. We only need 3 more of these things. So you know what? Let's clean it up and go from there. Now I'm actually going to be flying towards the middle lane. I don't really want to be pushing with the team now, because we need to simply just get that experience gain, right? That's really where we shine. We want to try and grab as much experience here as we possibly can, and if we can prevent losing towers and all that, it will be super helpful. It looks like there's an Abathur in this lane. Which does add on quite quickly. We'll pick the secret weapon here. Increases the hammerang range as well as the basic attack. Now we are focusing, by the way, on basic attacks damage. Or like a basic attack type of build. So that does mean that eventually my basic attacks are going to be really powerful. Now I decided to leave my allies in the top lane alone just to grab that experience, right? And you can already see it really starting to pile on a lot of help right now. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to be heading down towards the bottom lane right now too, to try and grab the experience here as well. You need to have someone nearby, right? In order to actually grab that experience. And it looks like the team has finally gone so they are going to be backing up here. But we're grabbing a nice little bit of lead here. Trying to get ourselves to level 10 as fast as we possibly can, right? That's really what we're trying to achieve in pretty much every single game. So we get that nice little level lead. Once again, going to take flight here to the middle lane. Grab myself some extra experience here. And basically just trying to get all the experience everywhere. Obviously, if you throw your hammer fast enough, you really get a super quick amount of, you know, lane clear, I suppose. Oh, that's an ally. You do really get a very nice amount of lane clear, which is super helpful. Alright, so a couple of waves later, the next objective is indeed going to be available once again. You know what? I'm gonna back up real quick. I think I should be okay. And then fly back towards the objective immediately. We are nearly level 10, though. I mean, I don't wanna pat myself on the back. And you know what? I'm feeling like going for the Hinterland Blast. I know very well that you're not supposed to go for the Hinterland Blast. And that pretty much everyone and their dog are picking the Mighty Gusts right now. But you know what? I really enjoy playing a Hinterland Blast, and obviously we are playing quick match here anyway. Oh man. Guys, stop that. Ugh. There we go. Got a bunch of damage in. Gonna weaken them a bunch. Now, I'm trying to target fire down their damage dealers here, ideally. Or their healer, obviously, here, ideally. We got a huge lead here, but sadly the team is targeting their tank there for a significant amount of time. Which makes it pretty difficult for us, although I was doing the same in a previous engagement too. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ugh. We do get Oriel there, in the end. I still have my fountain up, right? There we go. Give me that fountain real quick, please. Well, I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of time here cleaning up these minions. Well, at the very least I wanted to, but this is rough. We're gonna be losing quite a bunch here. Sadly, we were a significant level up there on our opponents, but we did not quite grab the objective. It's a little surprising there, to be completely honest. I think we wasted a lot of our abilities there on killing their tanks. Ooh, nice. Sadly, they do get a nice engagement there as well with Oriel. Although, their Falstad has to pay for it with their lives. Nice little drag there. Nice little drag. Okay, okay, here we go, here we go. Oh, they do get their Punisher. They do get their Punisher. But they did pay for it with a lot of the heroes. They did pay for it with a lot of their heroes, so... Oh god. No, Lowko, Lowko, no! Nobody saw that. Nobody saw a thing. Nobody noticed what happened there. Sadly, we are gonna end up losing that fort. And once again, I do get hit here. Gonna be able to get back out this time around quite easily, but... They're still pushing very, very aggressively, and... This is gonna be difficult. This is going to be very difficult if we keep on playing like this. We had a very nice lead earlier. Sadly, did not quite get the damage in right there. We'll go ahead and just push him away once more. Okay. We still have a nice level lead here, though. And obviously, kills like that. Nice drag right there by the Haka once again. Kills like that really add on super quickly. Okay. Let's quickly do this camp too. That was a nice timing though. They did the camp in the middle lane while that objective was obviously up, and it did a lot of time, or it did a lot of damage there. But I think all in all, we really needed to focus down their damage dealers, or their healer, or their damage dealers rather than their tank, right? But anyway, we'll go ahead and go with the Flow Rider right here, which makes sure that I get my cooldowns slightly faster. Don't really want to be taking flight here just yet. I want to try and grab all of the experience from this lane once more. Even though we're already at a pretty reasonably high level already. Laning obviously is never going to hurt. In particular when you've got a camp pushing with you. You're going to be able to do a lot of work. Just got to be careful because we have no idea where they are currently located. Well, a bunch of them are actually in the bottom lane. So you know what? We'll head over there too. There's no objective here or whatever. But... Okay. They've got a crazy amount of damage output right now, though. This gets kind of scary. Ugh. I'm not sure about this engagement right here. I'm super low here. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to back up. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to back up here. Even though we were in such a nice level lead. Ah, man. That's a shame. Now, at the same time, though, the camp that we had in the top lane was pushing very, very nicely. And it does allow us to, you know, at the very least clean up that fort and still, you know, not take a disadvantage as far as the level goes. But this is going to be a 3v5 right now, right? And I'm not really going to be able to do a whole lot here. Stay as 5, please. That would help out so much. That would help out so very much. Now, I know that their Abathur is located here in the bottom. I saw him. I saw you. Gotcha. 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 Okay. Now, I'm a little low. I'm a little low. And I did have to use my ulti there to try and prevent him from moving out. There we go. We'll go after Rainer. Oh. I need to hit people. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Oreo. Oreo. Oh. Just barely don't get my hammer in there. The hammer does have a crazy amount of range, but at the very least we pushed them off of the objective. Now, sadly, they are very close to completing it already, and it's going to be difficult for us to really achieve a whole lot. Okay, we do get a couple of nice kills there once more. They're going very, very aggressive. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him either. Very low in HP. And I do get a Mortar Punisher out just now. Okay. Well, better start dealing damage to it. I'm hoping that someone is going to help me out. Guys, please. Guys. Guys, please. No help. Oh, man. Good old quick match. Good old quick match. We'll go ahead here and pick... You know what? I got a little cheat sheet here. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick the... I could go with the Aerie Gusts, right? Yeah, we are going to go with that one. Should be good. We'll take Flighter to the top lane. By the way, if you are interested in the build that I'm using, I grab all of the builds from a little website called Icy Veins, as I'm sure most of you know it. Got him. Got him again. But I'll leave a link to that that article that I'm using here, as well as the exact build that I've got set up this game, down below in the description of the video. Very nice website in general for all of these things. Their Abathur is playing a little too aggressive. If you pay attention to where the locusts are coming from, you can notice that this one wasn't coming through the middle, so it had to be in one of those bushes. And he also had his Gargantuan, or not his Gargantuan, rather, sorry, his, what is the thing called? His Monstrosity very close by. Oh, man. What are you doing over there, Dahaka? Dahaka, what are you doing? That's not a place to be at. That's not a nice Dahaka home. It's alright. We're still a level and a little bit ahead. Stay as 5, please. I'm just gonna repeat myself. I should make a macro that says stay as 5, please. As a general rule of thumb, guys, if you're not sure where to position yourself, stay as 5 after, like, level 10. Before level 10, just make sure you get all the lanes. If there's no map objectives up, just make sure you get all the lanes, but... Okay. This is going to be a bad engagement for us, though. Because it's 4v5 right now. Well, hey, you know what? If I can land a free hammer... Ooh, I thought I was gonna land it anyway. If I'm gonna land a nice hammer, I'm gonna be able to do so just fine. But I don't really... Ooh, man, nice engagement there, actually. Very nicely done. Our Dahaka is back in action here, too. Actually, I haven't been using my one ability all too effectively here in this match. In a lot of moments. Ooh, got the hammer, got the hammer. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Now, considering it's been a little while since I last played, him, I'm actually very happy with how this is going. Okay. Once again, though, we got a lot of pressure coming in here. In the middle lane. We don't want to be losing a keep. We do not want to be losing a keep here to just a little camp. I'll take flight towards the top lane very soon. Gotta pop a couple of cooldowns here just to deal with this camp. They've been doing camps very aggressively, actually. It's been working out in their favor. Very good. Okay. Well, I think my allies are going to be okay. Looks like we've got another little bothersome creature over here in the bottom. They're going to be able to do quite a little bit of work here as well. I know that their Abathur is here once again, right? He's here somewhere, but I need to go to the top. I need to go to the top. Okay. Coming in, coming in, coming in. I tried to carry my weight. Okay. Gotcha. Got you, I think. Oh! Yep. My abilities do so much damage right now. It gets pretty insane over time. And I think that that hammer may very well be a good hit as well. And therefore we pick up a nice little bit of work. Nice. So I can be picking, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick the epic mount here. We'll go with the epic mount. Allows me to fly a little bit faster. A little bit more often as well. Obviously very helpful. But I don't think it really matters. I don't think it really matters. All we need to do now is simply clear out their core. I mean, we've got a Punisher here. It's still at very high amount of HP. And with that, I am pretty certain that even though there's a bunch of Lowkos doing some work to us, and even though they're going to be spawning very, very soon, it doesn't really matter all too much, as we do indeed end up killing their core after doing significant amounts of damage. So let's give him the GG.
My thanks to you, mortals.
And guess who got MVP? Guess who got MVP? People are upvoting me? Dang, I will upvote myself as well. Give me all your upvotes, guys. Nice. Oh man, so close. Even the enemy team is upvoting me. That's cool. So hey, not gonna lie, that game turned out to be way better than I anticipated it to be. I mean, that's one of the good examples, I suppose, you know? Normally, if people ask me to play a damage dealer, I'll automatically, you know, default to a couple of my favorite heroes. And I just sort of leave Falstad hanging, you know, on the sidelines. He gets to, you know, watch every now and then, and he gets to come out very, very seldomly. But I don't play him nearly as often as he truly does deserve. So I had an absolute blast during this match. I hope you enjoyed watching it as well. If you haven't already, hit that like button, and if you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you get a notification as soon as I do upload it. But other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day, okay? Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one.